friends. I hope you are fantastic and amazing. Welcome to Hump Day Wednesday. I know I've got some hype going on today. Isn't that fantastic? So, welcome to Wednesday and your kick in the pants. So, it's really interesting. I did had an interview yesterday with a gentleman from Ticker TV, actually. We talked about a whole range of things. And something that I wanted to talk to you about is something that comes up time and time again for my people, comes up time and time again for probably you as well. And I guess like the thing that's really kind of interesting about this is how it can really impact us without us even kind of realizing. So we're going to talk about polarization, and we're going to talk about the haters. Ooh, the haters. So you all know pretty much that my stance on haters is like, you can hate on me and that's fine. And it's just like, I'm in my little bliss bubble, right? And it feels like a pew. It just like bounces off. Go on, hate on me. Like, I love it. I haven't had, touch wood or fake wood, I haven't had haters for a really long time. Every now and again, I get this really stupid comment on Facebook or on a social media platform or something like that. But it seems to be really uncommon these days. And I think it's just because like I just don't give a shit. You know, if you want to go and say something, that's fine, whatever. You know, I'll respond and just be like, wait, what? That's really strange. But I wasn't always like that. So I remember even a couple of years ago where I had this instance that happened and some clients that were, clients just turned bad. It was just it was pretty messy actually, to be honest with you, and really a whole bunch of not very fun. And following on from that, so that happened in around July, August, September. And then towards the end of that year, there was some other people that would sort of come through and publicly on my posts and stuff be a bit nasty. I got called a bimbo, which I mean is probably not really nasty in the scheme of all of the things that are really horrible. There are so many things that people will say that they think are going to activate you, and sometimes it's just like whatever, and then other times it's like, phew. But what had happened for me, and what I kind of want to explain, is that if you've been feeling a little bit, I need pictures to describe this, right? So what I want us to imagine is this. Now, just while I'm getting this picture ready, I need to let you know, we've done the, let me know that you guys can hear me. Again, I don't know why are you guys not commenting? Comment and let me know that you can hear me. It's so devastating thinking that I'm here on my own and just no one can even hear me. Please, I'm being needy today. So here's the thing that I want to draw for you, right? While I'm doing this. Now, while I'm doing this, I launched yesterday the Wake Up and Shake Your Shit Up program, which is going to be freaking amazing. So if you've ever felt like you have been, like you've been lost, you're not quite sure what it is that you're here to do, perhaps you're not quite, sure about like what your mission is and things like that, and often this is triggered by maybe your kids have left home, maybe hi Marie, thank you, I'm so glad you can hear me. It's really nice to know, like particularly when you can see people watching and they're just like tight-lipped. It's just like, please talk to me, let me know you can hear me, let me know that it makes sense. If you've ever felt like overwhelmed with choice and you're like, well, I could do this, I could apply for a promotion, I could apply for a new job, I could go to uni, I could go do an NLP course, I can go and upskill, I could do EFT, I could be a personal trainer, I could be any acronym, I could go start a coffee shop. There's a million and one things that we can do. But I guess really the thing that I know is really super important is for you to be able to find your purpose, right? And so that's really what Wake Up and Shake Your Shit Up is all about. So it's a 21-day program. We start officially on the 25th of this month, and it is going to be fan-freaking-tastic. You are going to feel motivated constantly. You're going to feel inspired constantly, and you're going to get me in your ear every weekday for 3 whole weeks while we work through this. So I've decided that we're going to do 5 a.m. calls. I know, it's really early. But the great thing about 5 a.m. is that if we can get up and do our training at 5 a.m. and get ourselves into this really optimal mindset, so we're going to be focusing on being motivated, recoding, getting really wired for success, then it's going to make your whole day go better. If you're not wanting to get up at 5 a.m., then that's also totally fine. But what you've got the recording that you can get into at any point in time throughout the course of that day, obviously, and any time throughout there. So the link is in the comments. Wake up and shake your shit up, and let's annihilate your excuses and all of that kind of things. I'm really excited to step you through that. All right. So here is what I was talking about in terms of the haters and the polarization and things like that. So as we start doing things, I'm going to have to turn that around. Hang on. Oh, look, I don't know what the heck is up with the freaking Facebook app at the moment, but look, I can't even turn myself upside down. I can't mirror my thing. So you guys are going to have to be super clever and read backwards. All right, be super, super clever and read backwards, and I'll read it out because my writing is like a doctor's. So integrity, passion, certainty, mastery. You can put results in here. Now, what this is this is the bedrock of your confidence, right? So bedrock for confidence. Now, what often happens, so like we've got that really deep down, right? We've got that, it's in us. We've been doing this for a while, or you're really certain, you've had really great clients, all of this stuff is going on and it's building, and every time you have a great experience, it adds in and then it gets reinforced. And this becomes like a really solid, reinforced structure that is going fucking nowhere, right? That's what happens. And then when we start to layer on new experiences and new experiences and new experiences, we get that foundation actually grows up and up and up. So it grows up, and it becomes thicker, stronger. It's like our muscles, right? Like our muscles, when we're building our muscles, the more we build them up, the more goodness we put into them, the more we exercise, the stronger they become. So it's like this really firm bedrock. But what happens when we have a shitty experience? Well, it gets chipped. Oh, that's a purple texture. Is that purple that's making that color? That's weird. All right, I'm going to use this color because I need a contrast. So what happens is it erodes this top layer, right? We have a shitty experience, and that might be a bad review. Maybe no one buys your stuff. Maybe you get some negative feedback, or maybe you have someone who goes through a program and doesn't freaking implement. And then you take that personally, and then we start to kind of like erode away at whatever. Or maybe you're starting something new and you don't have that confidence with this new thing, and you go and you're kind of like a little bit in doubt, right? So it actually depletes the structures that are going on over and above, yeah? Now, what happens if you're feeling a little bit vulnerable and someone challenges one of your core values? And this is where integrity and certainty and passion and mastery and results come in. If someone challenges, like what are some top values for you guys? Share it with me. Family, maybe. Creativity. I'm going to say ethics. What else? Give me some words, you guys. Let's interact. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Let me know what some of your top values are, or the things that are really important to you. What are some things that are really important? Let's say courage, bravery. Let's say perfection is maybe something that's important to you. All right. Well, thanks for all your comments. All right, as you're watching this, and if you have anything that comes through, make sure you put them in, because sometimes Facebook is doing some funky things in terms of showing the comments to me. So let me know what your top values are, and then I can add them in here as well. So the things that are really important to you. Now, if you're in a bit, we're going to call this like a weakened state, right? So if you're in a bit of a weakened state, and they can, when someone else comes in and then almost like challenges, let's say, your integrity, what happens is that we feel it. when we've been up in these levels and someone challenges our integrity, or someone says, oh, you're a copycat, or you've got no original ideas, or you're just the same as blah, blah, blah person, or why would I even come and listen to you, or like whatever the heck it is that they say, then that erodes all of that. But that creates a defensive layer, right? But when that's gone and they challenge your integrity, it really fucking hurts, right? And or if they challenge your ethics, or if they say to you, like in a depleted state, oh, look, you know what, you say that family is really important to you, but I know that you're going traveling to the States on Sunday. You know, you're a liar, you're a fraud, whatever the case might be. Or someone might say, oh, I found out this secret about you. Without that defensive layer, that's when it kind of like gets really into your heart and soul. And that's the shit that really rocks people. So the thing that we need to do is like keep rebuilding. If you've had a layer that's been depleted, we need to build your bedrock of confidence. Okay, so how are we going to do that? And I think that this is where a friend, one of my very best friends, Jo Muirhead, she's created a book of evidence. And if you guys haven't seen this yet, you need to buy one. They're really amazing. But what this book is, it's where you can document your wins, your successes, the things that are really great, the evidence of your awesomeness, right? So something that I do is I'll screenshot positive feedback. I screenshot client results. I save emails from people where they share with me the breakthroughs that they've had, or the messages where they say, you know, thank you so much. This really changed my day, or changed my life, changed my world. Like this was a really important message, or, you know, I just needed to hear that. Because even this happens with people who are brand new in startup businesses, this eroding of that confidence, that bedrock of confidence. This happens whether you're a multi-million-dollar business owner, whether you're a brand new startup business owner, whether you're trying to scale, whether you're trying to downsize, whether you're trying to get into a new niche or a new industry, or anything that you're looking at doing, right? No one is immune to this. And at different times, we're going to be a little bit more susceptible. It's like there is a bit of a, I'm going to call it a commonly held belief that I don't subscribe to, that they say that winter is really bad for the flu, right? Now, if we think about it, most people in winter, they tend to slow down. A lot of people don't remain as active. You might eat more comfort food. And so your immune system might not be so robust. So when there's a bug that might be around you, like an infection bug that might be around you, if your immune system is compromised or a little bit depleted, then you are more likely to feel the effects and the symptoms of that infection. True? Of course it's true. So it's the same with our certainty. It's the same with our confidence. It's like when our defenses are a little bit down and perhaps we haven't been really good at eating really well, that, you know, we've got to work on building them back up so that we're immune to the haters, the trolls, the assholes that have, for whatever reason, they think that it's okay to undermine your bedrock of confidence, right? That's really what they're doing here. Now, the thing with this is, and this is the thing that I find really super interesting and really sad actually as well, is that it's a lot of the time that it's not even true, right? A lot of what they're saying is not even true. But if you're in a bit of a weakened state, then you might start to question yourself. This is exactly what happened to me. So I had, there was some things that happened, and then some people said, oh, look, you know, your program just doesn't even work. I'm like, yeah, it does. Of course it does. I've been running this thing for fucking years. Of course it works. And I actually offered a money back guarantee to this particular person. And I'm talking about, I'm like, hey, you go and implement everything. You go and do everything. You know what? If it still doesn't work, I will refund you your money. But until that point, no, I don't offer refunds on my stuff. And she said, nope, I don't want to do it. I don't believe it will work. I'm like, well, you're kind of like leaving me stuck between a rock and a fucking hard place. But even though what she said was not true, and even though what she was threatening didn't come to life, like I was threatened with a class action and going to the media and being dragged through a current affair and, you know, all that sort of horseshit. And what it did, it made me question my ability and actually made me question my program. Even though I've had thousands of clients, I've made millions of dollars, you know, I know my stuff works. I use this process all day, every day, inside out. I know it brilliantly. And yeah, because this person had challenged my integrity, and because I was already a little bit depleted, it really stung. And I think the thing here is that if you find yourself questioning your own ability to create content, if you question your ability to provide the service that you know that you can deliver and that you can do, then the thing that you've really got to remember is that you've got to have people around you to remind you that you are fucking awesome, right? You've got to get people around you who are going to lift you up. Get that book of evidence. Go buy it from joemuirhead.com, I think, or joemuirhead.com.au. Get that book of evidence and put these things in there, because that is like your safeguard. That is you building up these extra layers so that you can, if this ever happens, and it probably will, because it happens to most of us, and it's really shit, unfortunately, but it does happen to most of us. It may or may not happen to you, but, you know, prepare yourself anyway. Not like a doomsdayer, but, you know, prepare yourself anyway. Because it's our job is to do the thing that we're here to do, right? And not everyone is going to get it. And there are going to be people who just will say, you know, you're full of shit, or people that will say, no, it doesn't work, or people will say you should go get another qualification, or you're not qualified enough, or you're overqualified, or you're too loud, you're too quiet, you're too blah, 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 whatever the hell it is. What you need to do is to try and remain as strong as you humanly possibly can. Have people around you who are supporting you, who are reminding you that you do operate with integrity, that you are operating from a place of being really super fucking ethical, that you are operating from a place where you are giving value, adding value, sharing value in the world, and you are doing what it is that you're here to do. Because we all question it at some point. So have your team, have your book of evidence, and have anything else that you can get your hands on to remind you that you are fucking amazing. All right? And don't let the assholes, the naysayers, the haters, the tall poppies, the crabs in a motherfucking bucket bring you down and keep you in there. I have a saying, like the crabs in the bucket are the people that, you know what it's like when if you put crabs in a bucket, one will try to get to the top, and then the crabs will come down and try and pull you down. And I'm like, the crabs can play in the bucket. I'm the motherfucking bucket. So that's enough now. So there you go. You need to do what you can to really hone in and build up this bedrock of confidence, and then build up all of those other layers on top of you, so that if and when anything happens, you can just be like, pew, 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 off it goes, and into the ether, and goes and just does this little thing and burns a hole in the universe of black wholeness. I lost my words, obviously, and my train of thought. You get the point. So yeah, that's what I would recommend and suggest that you do. So we are going to be delving more into this in the Wake Up and Shake Your Shit Up program, which I'm really terribly excited about. You can see the links down there. Go and check out the page. If you have any questions about it, let me know. And I can't wait to welcome you into the 5 a.m. Wake Up and Shake Up Your Shit Club. It's going to be fucking epic, and I'm really excited about it. Have a really fantastic and awesome day, everybody. If you are listening to this on a replay and maybe you're on the audio, the link is www.nicolamoras.com.au/wake up without any spaces. Just /wake up. Have a great day, y'all. Talk to you soon.